Elon Musk, SpaceX, OpenAI and Google just got pulled deeper into Pentagon AI. And the real question is not whether AI is coming. It is who gets to write the rules while the contracts are already moving. Associated Press reports the Defense Department signed new AI agreements with 7 technology companies for use on classified networks. The names are not random. AP says the list includes Amazon Web Services, Google, Microsoft, NVIDIA, OpenAI, Reflection, and SpaceX. That alone tells you this is not a side project. It is a serious push to bring frontier AI into the heart of government work. And if that sounds abstract, here is the first big point. This story is not really about chatbots. It is about procurement, access, and workflow. OpenAI says ChatGPT is being brought to GenAI, MIL, the Pentagon's secure enterprise AI platform, for roughly 3 million civilian and military personnel. That means AI is moving from public demos and office productivity hype into secure systems where the work can involve intelligence sorting, cyber defense support, document review, translation, logistics, and decision support. That does not mean the model becomes the decision maker. The public line from the Defense Department is still about lawful use, reliability, traceability, and human oversight. But once you move into classified networks, the stakes change. The systems get closer to real state power. That is where the next part of the story matters. Why are these companies willing to go deeper into this space?
Part of the answer is money.
Defense contracts are large, sticky, and influential. Part of the answer is positioning. If military and national security use becomes a proving ground, the firms inside that system get a major voice in what responsible AI looks like in practice. And part of the answer is speed. In a lot of technology markets, the company that gets embedded first can help define the standard everyone else has to react to later. That is why the guardrail problem matters so much. Axios reports Congress is still behind on military AI guardrails, even while Pentagon company deals keep moving. In other words, the procurement machine is not waiting for a perfectly settled policy framework. The deals can move first, and the rules can try to catch up later. Sometimes that is just how government technology works. But in AI, that timing matters more because the tools are moving fast and the boundaries are still blurry. So why should an ordinary viewer care? Because this is not only a defense story. It is also a public money story, a standard story, and a trust story. Public money is the most obvious part. These contracts help decide where taxpayer dollars go and which firms gain durable inside track advantages. Standards are the next layer. If certain safety practices, review systems, or human-in-the-loop norms become normal in defense first, those ideas can spill into later civilian software, workplace tools, and public sector systems. Then there is trust. A lot of people are already uneasy about AI being pushed into important decisions too quickly. If the government moves fast without clear guardrails that the public can understand, it can deepen that distrust even if the official intent is cautious. To be fair, there is also a serious argument on the other side. Supporters would say the Pentagon cannot sit still while rivals push harder on AI. They would say secure AI tools can help analysts work faster, help cyber teams spot threats sooner, and help overwhelmed systems handle more information without simply throwing more people at the problem. That case is not crazy. But even if you accept it, the core question does not go away. Faster adoption is one thing. Clear accountability is another. The unresolved issue now is simple. Who decides what these systems are allowed to do, how much human review is required, what gets audited, and what the public learns only after the system is already embedded? That is what I would watch next. Watch the contracts. Watch whether Congress writes limits before these deals harden into the new normal. And watch what kinds of ideas spill into civilian tools later, because that is often how big government technology shifts stop being someone else's problem and become part of ordinary life. If you want these daily stories explained without the hype, subscribe. And in the comments, tell me what you want tracked next here. The money, the policy, or the technology.